So I guess if I could try to briefly like, under talk, I guess, why it is that I know and feel and am even saying that God sent me. So I had a dream once upon a time, the same night I had a panic attack, showing me a vision and showing me how special I was with my, like, brain, and it was showing me something inside my brain was like different. And this is before I even knew about the pineal gland. So then I find out about the pineal gland and I'm like, yo, this shit is probably real. So I have a panic attack around the same time that the Pope resigns, and the same night the Pope resigns, I had a dream that the casket was there in front of me with the Pope's body in it, and then they asked for a sacrifice to go in the second body, the second casket, and I felt my body astral lift out. At the same time, my alarm went off, and then I woke up and went to the doctor's office and saw that the Pope had resigned and the Vatican was struck twice by lightning. And then God was like, yo, Julie, you gonna do something big for me? And I'm like, oh my goodness, no, what have I done? And so God's like, well, there's no going back on this one. And I'm thinking, great. I can't wait, because guess what? That's a long time between 2013 and however old I'm going to have to be in order to be the Pope. So I figured, let God handle his business. So I end up I end up living my life and coming into situations that, like, yeah, nobody else probably would be put in. And I feel like a lot of the things that I felt panicked about was that I had called 911 because I heard Barack Obama and Kim Jong Un at the time arguing over a large amount of money that Barack Obama owed North Korea, and that it was like over this energy crisis thing. And like, I don't remember exactly what I had said to 911 when I called, but I had a vision of the two of them arguing, and it was like frustrating because I wasn't sure what to do, and like, I didn't want to get in trouble for threatening the United States with a nuclear bomb, but like, North Korea basically was threatening to press the button, and like, he was gonna nuke us and it was gonna be bad. And so I called, and like, nothing happened. The police came to my house and were like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just having like a panic attack." And yeah, so a lot of panic attacks happened. And during those panic attacks, I was just hearing the voice of the devil and realizing that, the devil had really maintained a lot of control over me at that point. So I relinquished all control to God at that point, and he came into my body and showed me that, even though I feel worthless at times, and like, even though, I feel hideous, like I have a zit on my lip, I have short hair, like, even though I feel like I'm not physically qualified to be a leader, or like I might not come across the nicest, or, I'm not the most politically poised, or, I don't have the most amount of followers on Twitter and YouTube and all this stuff. It's just that I think God is using every single one of these things that someone might throw against me in my favor, because everything that I've gone through has trained me to become so much stronger. So there's been times that I've passed out and seen the other side, and like, a lot of this just take faith, I guess, because it's a lot of me just saying like, yo, this is what I'm experiencing and this is what I feel from the other side. And like, near death experience, I was put under surgery, and when I was under surgery, God was telling me, I really want you to push and write this book. So I've written a book, and like, the devil has really tried to stop me from publishing it. So I'm going to try to get on that and actually publish it so that people can see the truth. And I'm hoping that the letter that I sent to Donald Trump will get to him, and people can see that I'm not putting labels to myself, and I don't want anybody to put a label to me, but I want people to know that the kingdom of God is here, and it's established in your head. As long as you know the truth will set you free. So I'm not trying to fucking lie to anyone. I'm not trying to do anything. It's just that life is real. This isn't a game, and that, hashtag Q, hashtag QAnon, and all this other stuff. If you're going to sit out there and, talk bad about it, I think that you should know you're up against God, and like, God is the one that has ordained Trump in power, and, Iran wouldn't be liberated if it weren't for him. They wouldn't be liberating themselves right now, rather, should I say, if it weren't for him. And everything else that, comes to light within the next however many days, it's just all part of what, God has planned. And so if you see this and you like to share it, please share it. If you feel like, if something I said in here is just not right, I beg and implore of you to pray about it and tell me if God says, this girl's wrong, if this girl's right. I would appreciate if you could do that. Other than that, just share it.